Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to see how we can automate the social media posting with ease. So I'm a marketing manager and creating the post and sharing the post on various social media accounts is a very tedious and an overwhelming task, and that's why I came up with this automation workflow with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now what I'm doing, I'm simply adding my content idea or the title in my Google Sheet spreadsheet, and with the help of this content idea, my AI agent is generating the content for me. Here I'm going to take my AI agent as OpenAI, and with the help of this generated content, I'm going to get the image, and then I'm going to share the same post on my Facebook. I'm going to share the same post on my LinkedIn, create the post for my WordPress, and then I'm going to create the tweet. Now after this process is over, I'm going to update my Google Sheet spreadsheet, and this has saved a lot of my time, and this process is helping me stress less and grow more. Now if you want to learn how you can create this amazing automation, then let me take you all to my screen. Here in this video, I have created this automation workflow in such a manner that whenever I'm going to add a title in my Google Sheet spreadsheet, the post will be automatically created and posted on my various social media. So I'm going to enter the title over here. I'm going to enter the post number as 01, and then I'm going to enter the title as "Stop doing work manually. Pabbly is the automation tool you need." I'm going to add the hashtag like, and then I'm going to enter the status as pending. I'm going to click on enter, and you will see that as soon as I have done this, I have added the details. All the posts will be created and automatically start posting on my Facebook, LinkedIn, WordPress and Twitter. So I'm going to first open my Facebook. I'm going to refresh this page once, and let's check whether a post has been created here or not. And here it is. Just now we have created this. Tired of doing the same old task day in, day out? It's 2023 and it's time to let technology do the heavy lifting. Say goodbye to manual work and hello to freedom with Pabbly. This is a very nice caption. We have also generated some hashtags and a very wonderful image. Let's open my LinkedIn now. So I'm going to refresh the page over here again. Let's refresh it again. And just now we have created this post. You can see just now we have created the same post on my LinkedIn. So I'm going to open my WordPress. I will go towards the post and then click on this all post. You will see a post will also be created, and here it is. Stop doing work manually. Pabbly is the #1 automation tool you need. So this is the post which has been created on my WordPress, and if I open my Twitter, I'm going to refresh this page once again. And you will see 20 seconds ago we have created a post or a tweet for this: feeling stuck with repetitive tasks? Let Pabbly take over and transform your workflow. Embrace automation, boost productivity and focus on what truly matters. And now you will see that if I open my Google Sheet spreadsheet, the status which we have added as pending, it will have changed to posted. So I'm going to open my spreadsheet, and here it is. So as soon as the posts are created and posted on all of my social media, the status of this has changed to posted. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run. And now to learn how to create this, let's start creating this from the beginning. So here in this video, we are going to see how we can automate the social media posting without any manual effort. For this, I am going to create a wonderful automation workflow with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. Now before we sign into our Pabbly account, let me quickly take you towards Pabbly community. So you can join this Pabbly community to connect with business owners, experts and the Pabbly support team. You can share tips, ask questions and get quick solutions to your automation challenges. You can stay updated on latest features and collaborate with thousands of users who help and support each other every day. Now if you want to learn how you can join this community, then please check out the link given in the description. Let's move back towards Pabbly. After browsing this website, we need to sign into our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll go with this sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And here it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I've created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon and from here you can create a new folder. For now I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow and I need to select this workflow builder. We have this new beta which is modern, faster and more flexible one, and then we have the classic which is a stable and a familiar approach. I'm going to select the classic and now I'm going to name this workflow as automate your social media posts with ease, and then I'm going to select my folder. Now these are the folders which have been created and I'm going to select it as all automations and then click on create. So here workflow created successfully. As soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, an action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this video, what I'm doing, I want to automate my social media posts. So for that, I'm adding my idea, social media title, caption, hashtags in my Google Sheet spreadsheet, and then I will be creating the post with the help of my AI agent, which I'm going to use as OpenAI, and as soon as the post will be generated with this AI, I'm going to post it on my Facebook, LinkedIn, WordPress and Twitter. So here my Google Sheet, whenever I'm going to add the detail in this particular Google Sheet spreadsheet, then this particular Google Sheet or the application is going to trigger my workflow, and then the next step will follow, like generating the post with the help of OpenAI and then posting it on various social media. So here trigger says when this happens, when I'm going to add a new title or a hashtag in my spreadsheet, and then action says do this, then generate or create the post and then post it on my social media. So here in my trigger application, I will be taking Google Sheets, and then in my action application, I will be taking OpenAI, Facebook, LinkedIn, WordPress and Twitter. So here in my trigger application, let me quickly take Google Sheets. And in my trigger event, I'm going to take this new or updated spreadsheet row. Now I need to make connection between Pabbly Connect and Google Sheets, for which a webhook URL is provided to me. And this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to follow the help desk given below. So I will be opening my Google Sheet spreadsheet over here. You can see that I have created a spreadsheet by the name social media posting, and it has all the fields like post number, title, hashtag and status. So I'm quickly going to add the details to these fields here. So now here I have added the post number as 1, the title as Monday are for coffee and campaign, good ads equal to good vibes, let's roll, and then the hashtag as Monday mood marketing live, and the status is pending. Now I have added these details to my Google Sheet spreadsheet, and I want to send these details to my workflow. And to do this, I have to build the connection. To build the connection, I have to go towards the extension. So over here you can see that on the top. From here you have to go towards the add-ons and then click on this get add-ons. Here Google Workspace Marketplace will appear in front of you, where you need to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks, and you will see that I have already installed this. But if you are doing this for the first time, please make sure that you follow the same process and install this. Now after that you install this, it will start appearing over here, and from here you have to go towards the initial setup, and you will see a box will appear in front of me. In this box, I have to enter the webhook URL and the trigger column. So this is the same webhook URL which I am provided in my Pabbly Connect. So I am going to copy this webhook URL and paste it over here, and then I need to enter the trigger column. So the trigger column will be a final data entry column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. So here my final data entry column or the end column is column D, which means whenever I am going to receive or add the data in this particular column, the complete row data will will be sent to my workflow, which means whenever I'm going to add the data in this particular column, the complete row data is going to trigger my workflow. So here I'm going to add the trigger column as column D. So trigger column is simply the last data entry column or the last column. That's it. I hope this is clear to you now. So I have added the webhook URL, the trigger column. I'm going to send test, and you will see the test data will be sent to my workflow, and here it is. I have sent the test data successfully. And now to make this setup, I have to click on this submit, and you will see the setup has been configured, and here it is. So now I have sent the data, and we have to follow a very important step after this. We have to go towards the extensions, go towards the Pabbly Connect webhooks, and then click on this send on event. So this step will make sure whatever data you add in future, it is sent to Pabbly Connect. Now if I open my Pabbly Connect workflow and if I scroll down, I can see that I have received all the response. Here the title was this: Mondays are for coffee and campaign, good ads equal to good vibes, let's roll, and then the status was pending, and then I have received this hashtag. Now here, as soon as I've built the connection, I have added these details. I have captured that here in this workflow, and this shows the connection setup which we have created between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect, that is successful. And now whenever I'm going to add a new data in my Google Sheets spreadsheet or a new title or a new hashtag, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Now moving on towards the next step, whenever I receive a new data from my Google Sheets spreadsheet, I have to create a post on that. So in my action application, I will be searching for OpenAI, with the help of which I will be generating the post first, and in my action event I'm going to select it as ChatGPT and then click on connect. So if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, and now to make this connection I have to enter the token. So following the help desk given below, I'm going to enter this token and I'm going to click on the hyperlink, and it has taken me towards this API keys page. To create a new API token, I simply need to click on this create secret key. First I have to provide the name, so let's say the name is test, the project will be default project, and the permissions will be all, and then I simply need to click on this create secret key. A new API token will be provided to you, which you need to copy and simply paste that over here. Now here, as I have already an existing connection, I have created this connection multiple times, so I am going to select the existing connection and then click on save, and here OpenAI is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter the model. So I want to get GPT-4o. So I'm going to select this and I'm going to enter the prompt. So I have entered my prompt. You are a creative social media manager for a marketing agency. Generate a short, engaging social media post caption. Keep it under 70 words. Add 5-7 trending hashtags and make it conversational and creative. And then I'm going to add the title and the hashtag. But I'm not going to enter this manually over here. I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter the data from the previous response. I have received the response from Google Sheets, and when I click on this field, I can see this Google Sheets. When I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received from there. So I'm going to first enter the title, and then I'm going to enter the hashtag as this. Now over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static, and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now I have entered or selected the AI model. I have entered my prompt. I am going to click on save and send test request, and let's wait for the response. And here I have received the response. In this message content, I have my content. If I open this, you can see Mondays are for coffee and campaign. Let's kickstart the week with creativity, caffeine, and a sprinkle of marketing magic. Ready to turn good ads into good vibes. Let's roll and crush it. Monday mood, marketing life. Coffee rush, campaign creators, ad magic, good vibes only. So this is a very perfect post. What you can do, you can also increase or decrease the words. If suppose let's increase the words to 100, and I'm going to click on the save and send test request, you will see that I will generate a different post here, a different caption. And here it is, we have received the response. Hey marketing mavens, it's Monday and you know what it means. Time to fuel up on coffee and creativity. We got the perfect blend of caffeine and campaign to kickstart your week. So this post is very nice and I will be posting that all over my social media. But before that, I have to generate the image for the same post. And to do that, I am going to click on this add action step button, and in my action application, I am again going to search for OpenAI, and in my action event, I am going to search for Delhi and then click on connect. Now we have the existing connection, so I am going to select it and then I am going to click on the save, and here OpenAI is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter these details. I am going to select the model as Delhi 3 and then I am going to enter the prompt like create image. The image should be visually appealing, modern and match the caption theme. I am going to enter the caption as this Monday one, and then I am going to enter. If you want, you can enter the hashtag. If you don't want, you can leave it. So I am going to write the prompt create image. The image should be visually appealing, modern and match the caption theme. I am going to enter that this is the caption. And then the number of images to be generated, I am going to leave this because I just want one image. I am going to select the size as 1024 x 1024 and the quality as standard, and the style, I am going to skip the style. This is not a required field. I am going to click on save and send test request. Let's wait for the response. Here it is, we have received the response. I am going to open this image. For that, I am simply going to copy and paste it over in a new tab. So I am going to open this, and here it is, we have received this. And this is a very wonderful image. We can post it anywhere. I'm going to go back towards my workflow. We have generated the caption, we have generated the image for this same post which we want to create on social media. So now we have to post it, and to post it, I'm going to click on this add action step button, and first I'm going to post it to my Facebook. So in my action application, I will be selecting as Facebook pages, and in my action event, I'm going to select it as create page, post, and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on add new connection, then click on connect with Facebook pages. I have already logged in my Facebook account, and that's why I'm going to continue with that account only. So it is always advisable to keep your applications logged in. Now here you will see Facebook pages connected with Pabbly Connect, and I have to enter these details now. So here I have created a page by the name Digital Dynamics, and I will be selecting the same page from this drop down by the name Digital Dynamics, and I will be creating the post on this similar page. I have to enter the message. Now here I have received the response from this OpenAI, and I am going to click on this response and click on the response which I have received. I am going to follow the same for this link URL. I have received or generated the image in this third step Delhi. So I am going to map the URL, the image URL over here. After mapping all these details, I am simply going to click on save and send test request, and you will see this post will be created automatically on my Facebook page. So let's wait for the response here. And here it is, we have received this response. I'm quickly going to open my Facebook and check whether this post has been created there or not. This is my Facebook page by the name Digital Dynamics. I'm going to refresh this page once. And here it is, just now we have created this post. Hey marketing marvels, this is the same exact caption which we have generated and same exact image which we have generated. We have created and posted this on my Facebook. Now moving on towards the next step, I am going to post the same to my LinkedIn. So I am going to click on add action step button, and in my action application, I am going to search for LinkedIn. And in my action event, I am going to select it as create text with image, share text with image, and then click on connect. Now if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on add new connection, then click on connect with LinkedIn. Here you need to enter your LinkedIn credentials. As I have already an existing connection, I will be selecting the existing connection. You have to simply enter your credentials and grant away the permission. Your data is completely saved with Pabbly Connect, so you can do this. Here I am going to select the existing connection. As I've created this connection multiple times, so I'm going to select and save this, and you will see LinkedIn will be connected to my Pabbly Connect. And here it is. Here I have to enter the author. Author is already selected. I'm going to enter this image file URL and the text content and the visibility. So from this visibility, I'm going to select it as public. I'm going to enter the same text content which I have received from this OpenAI response, which is this one. And in this image file URL, I'm going to map the URL which we have received from this generate image daily step. Now I will not be able to post this if I map this link. So I have to shorten this link, and to do that I'm going to click on this add action step button, and in my action application I'm going to search for bit.ly. So I'm going to shorten this long URL link with the help of this application. I have over here opened this application which is bit.ly, and I'm going to select the event as shorten link and then click on connect. Now here, as I have already an existing connection, I'll go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, click on this connect with bit.ly. You simply had to grant away the permission and your bit.ly will be connected to Pabbly Connect. I'm going to select the existing connection and save this. And here I have already selected the group. There is only one group, so it is automatically selected, and I'm going to map the long URL which we have received from this OpenAI response, which is this one, and simply click on save and send test request, and I have received the response. Here this is the shortened link. I'm going to map this link to my LinkedIn, and I'm going to click on this image file URL. I'm going to go towards this bit.ly response and map this link. And after mapping this link, now I'm going to click on save and send test request, and I will be able to create this post on my LinkedIn also. So let's wait for the response. Here I've successfully received the response. File uploaded successfully. This response is a positive one. Let me quickly open my LinkedIn, and I'm going to refresh this page once and check whether I have created this post or not. And if I scroll down, here it is. Just now you can see that just now we have created this post. This is the same exact post which we have shared on Facebook, and we have shared the same post on LinkedIn also. Now moving on towards the next step, as soon as I share these posts on Facebook and LinkedIn, I want to share a post on my WordPress, and then I'm going to tweet this. So I'm going to click on this add action step button, and in my action application, first I'm going to search for WordPress. And in my action event, I'm going to select it as create a post and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on add new connection. And now to make this connection, we have to enter the WordPress credentials and the base URL. You will be able to find this base URL if you open your WordPress. On the top in this URL itself, we have this paytowall.com/WP3. So till this WP3 is our base URL. You simply need to copy and paste this over here. And then you have to enter your login credentials. Now here, as I have already an existing connection, you can see that we have created this connection multiple times. So I'm going to select the existing connection and then go with save. So here WordPress is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I'm going to select the post type as post, and then I'm going to enter the post title. I have this post title in my Google Sheet, which is this one, Mondays are for coffee, and I have mapped that. And the post content is that which we have generated with the help of OpenAI, and I have mapped that. This slug excerpt are not required one, so I'm going to skip this. I will keep the status as publish, and then the category tags are not required one. I'll skip this. In the featured media ID, I'm going to toggle on this button and remove this featured media ID. And then the format will remain standard. The pink status and the comment status will remain open. The author ID I have already selected. The sticky will remains false, and again these fields are not required one. I'm going to skip this. I'm again going to toggle on this mapping button of this last field and remove this. So after entering all these details, I just want to create the post. I'm simply going to click on save and send test request, and let's wait for the response here. So here I have received the response. This response is a positive one. I'm quickly going to open my WordPress. On the left hand side where I can see all these options, I have to go towards the post and then click on this all post. And here it is, we have created this. Mondays are for coffee and campaigns. I'm going to click on this view. Let's view this post. And here it is, this is the same exact post. And finally, we are going to tweet this. So before tweeting, before creating a tweet on Twitter, we have to add one more action step. And then I'm going to search for my action application, which is OpenAI, because I will be shortening this caption and then I will be creating, or then I will be only be able to create a tweet on Twitter. So I'm going to again take my action event as ChatGPT. Now we have existing connection. I'll go with save, and then I'm going to select my AI model as GPT-4o, and then I'm going to enter the prompt like create 2-line tweet for this, and we have generated the caption which we are going to map for this. I want to create 2-line tweet for this particular caption. I am going to click on save and send test request, and we are going to get the response. I have received the response, and now I'm going to create a tweet of this particular thing. I'm going to click on this add action step button, and in my action application I'm going to search for Twitter. In my action event, I'm going to select it as create tweet and then click on connect. Now, if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on connect with X. Here I need to enter this client ID and the client secret. So I'm going to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here, and I will be landed towards this support page. So if I scroll down, I have this link, https:/developer.twitter.com. We are going to click on this and we will be landed towards this developer portal. So we have to click on this developer portal, and then on the left hand side where you can see all these options, we have this project and apps. So I'm going to open this, and I have already created the application which I'm going to select, and from here I'm going to click on this keys and tokens. Here I am provided with the client ID and I have to generate the client secret. So I am going to click on this regenerate, and here the client secret is provided. I am going to copy this, and then I am going to copy this client ID. I have added these details. I am going to click on this save, and here I have already logged in my Twitter. I am going to authorize the app, and you will see Twitter is connected to Pabbly Connect. Now I'm going to enter the message which I have received in my last action step, which is this OpenAI, and then again this quote tweet ID and direct message deep link is not a required one. I have simply entered the message because I simply want to create a tweet. So I have entered that, and now I'm going to click on save and send test request, and here we have received a positive response. I'm quickly going to open my Twitter and check whether a tweet has been created or not. So this is my Twitter account, and here it is. You can see that just 12 seconds ago we have created this tweet. Hey marketing mavens, fuel up on coffee and creativity, ignite your week with caffeine and campaigns. What's in your cup today? And we have added the hashtags. This was the same exact tweet which we have generated with this OpenAI step, and then we have created the tweet and posted to my Twitter account. Now finally I'm going to add one more action step, and over here I'm going to search for Google Sheets, and in the event I'm going to search for update cell value and then click on connect. Now over here I have already an existing connection. I'll go with save, and then I will be selecting the spreadsheet, and the name of my spreadsheet is this social media posting. So I will be selecting this, and then you will see the sheet will be automatically detected. I'm going to enter the range. So the range is I want to update the status. So I will be updating the status. Column is D, and the range is the response which we have received from Google Sheets. This is the row index which we need to map, because whenever I'm going to add new details or the new titles, this is going to keep changing. Next time it will be D3, next time it will be D4, next time it will be D5. So D is going to remain static, but the row index is going to change, and that's why I have mapped this from the Google Sheet response. And then I'm going to enter the value is posted. So after all the automation is done, all the posting is done, finally this is the step where this status is going to get changed with posted. So I have entered the range and the value. I'm going to click on save and send test request. We have received the positive response. Let's open my Google Sheet spreadsheet, and you can see that it has just changed. The status has changed to posted. Now to summarize, we took Google Sheets as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We received the new response, whatever title we added, we received that over here in this workflow. We generated the caption for that title and the image for that title. We created the post for Facebook, LinkedIn, WordPress and Twitter, and then we updated my Google Sheets spreadsheet with the status as posted. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run. So with the help of this automation, whenever you are going to create or add a title in this particular spreadsheet, that post will be created with the help of OpenAI and it will be posted on various social media. So this is the use of this automation workflow which we have just created. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between Google Sheets, OpenAI, Facebook, LinkedIn, WordPress, Twitter with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.